angels. It is Thursday, January 15th, which is crazy that we're already halfway through January. I can't even actually believe it. That is actually insane. I'm getting ready. I have work this morning. Thankfully, it's a really short shift, so I have the whole afternoon and even like half of the morning open, which is super nice. So I was honestly really hoping to go to a coffee shop that I went to a couple of videos ago and get a nice matcha and do some editing because I have a video to edit, and also maybe do some journaling and reading as well. I last talked to you guys, it would have been on the 13th, and I was talking to you about how I had started Wuthering Heights. I haven't read that much since that video, so there's not much to update you guys on. I didn't really have a lot of time yesterday. I had some really exciting meetings yesterday, which went really good, and I'm so excited with how they turned out. So I'm very excited to hear about how those all went. Alrighty, I am just finishing getting ready here. I'm gonna get dressed and go head to work, and I will talk to you guys after. Is this not just the most beautiful plate you've ever seen? I'm back at my parents' house. I just got off of work and they got these new like deep dish plates, which I love. Today for lunch, I'm having some salmon. We have raspberries, edamame, and some frozen veggies, a little brown rice quinoa mix under here, and then 2 fried eggs with some salt and pepper on top. This is my outfit for today. It's very cute. This sweater, I honestly don't remember where it's from. I've had it since probably middle school, early high school, but it's just so cozy and cute. It's just really big, oversized cable knit sweater. And I just have it tucked into this skirt that I got from H&M a couple years ago. It's really cute boucle skirt. And then I have my Coach Mary Jane. I'm going to go to one of my favorite local coffee shops. I have some editing I need to do, and I also just kind of want to catch up on some emails since classes do start on Tuesday. I need to make sure that I'm all ready. And so then I'm just bringing my bag that has my laptop and my book and my journal and all of that stuff that I will need while I'm just doing some work. And then I'm just gonna pop on my fluffy coat on top that I wear all the time in winter. Is my staple winter coat. It's so warm and cozy. Anyways, let's go get a yummy matcha. Okay, I am back. Oh my gosh, it is so cold. I'm so excited to go home and change into some comfy clothes, but I ended up stopping at 2 bookstores. They were right next to each other. I was first wanting to go to this all romance bookstore that I hadn't been to. I just really wanted to check it out. So on my way to the romance bookstore, I parked, and then right next door was a different bookstore, so I stopped in there first, and it actually ended up being such a cool bookstore. And when you first walked in, there was a bunch of books that were focused around like people of color and, you know, their kind of stories, whether it's fiction or nonfiction or just like supporting diverse authors, which I really loved. And then as you walked along, they had a lot of like literary fiction, which I really liked as well because I'm a big literary fiction reader. And so it was cool to see all of those. And I was kind of just like picking up random books and reading the backs and adding them to my want to read. And then I was just kind of like walking around. It was just me and the bookstore owner in there. And I ended up picking up a book, but this one just sounded so interesting, and I realized that it actually was on my want to read on Fables. It's Perfume and Pain by Anna Dorn. I hadn't really heard anyone talk about this book. I don't know how I know about it, but it sounds so good. Basically, I think it's about a woman, a novelist, who I think she is starting to struggle in her career. And so it's kind of just about her trying to get her career back. And in the midst, she has different relationships with different women. Some of them being, you know, not great relationships. Some of them just being flings, and others just being, you know, I think it's just a very messy character. Like, I think she's just going through a lot. And when I was looking up on Fable, I don't like to read too many reviews, but I just wanted to read a couple. I read one, and it was just saying, when people say like, I support women's rights and women's wrongs, that's what this book is like the character. She's just a messy character, and I honestly love that. I love reading about characters that aren't perfect. Anyways, I'm gonna go drive home, listen to some good music, and then I will catch up with you guys later tonight. Good morning, angels. Happy Friday. It's January 16th and it's currently 11:16 a.m. and I just did some journaling this morning. I did one of my growth prompts. So I did just want to share with you guys what I journaled about this morning in my growth prompt. If you don't know what I'm talking about, growth prompt I talked about in my other videos. It's basically a growth prompt where each letter of the word growth stands for something, and so you just like answer a little short bit about it. So I'll go through and read for you guys a little bit about what I journaled about today. For gratitude, I said, today I'm feeling grateful for taking the initiative to follow my dreams and my passions. I talked about this a little bit in my last vlog, but just over the past 2 years, I had to make some risks and take some leaps to make some changes in my life to make sure that I was going down the path that was going to take me to my dream life and where I'm really supposed to be. And so I'm just feeling very, very grateful for that. And I've just had a lot of opportunities starting to come my way that is really helping me align with these dreams. So I'm just feeling very, very excited and proud of myself and just so happy about that. And then R for reading. Now I have a new book update for you guys. So I was, as you guys know, reading Wuthering Heights. I'm 25% done with it. I'm really, really liking it. And actually I was driving yesterday and I got a notification from Vogue that they launched a Vogue book club, and the first book that they're reading for the book club is Wuthering Heights. So I was like, what a coincidence. That's crazy. So I have that to kind of look forward to. I really had been wanting to watch the So Heated Rivalry because I know everybody and their mother is talking about that show, and I had watched the first episode, but then I stopped because I really, really, really wanted to read the book first. I checked on Libby and I was like 7th in line for the book. So I like put myself in line and I was like, okay, I'll just wait until I get it and then I'll read it on Libby. But then yesterday I was like, no, I really want to watch the show. Like I won't read the book. So then I watched halfway through episode 2, and then I decided to check out Libby, and actually it was my turn to read the book. So I started it last night and I'm already 30% of the way through. It's so good and so fast paced and I really like it. And I'm glad, so glad that I started reading the book because I feel like I'm able to connect with the characters a bit more. I feel like in the show, you obviously don't get as much of like their internal monologue and kind of like what's going on inside their head. You're only really getting what's in the show. So I really like in the book how you can see their thoughts and see like what deep down is going through. And through like being able to read and hear their monologue, like I love Shane's character because you can tell that he really does want something more with Ilya, because you know after they hook up he's like, oh, like is he gonna stay? Like, oh, of course he's not gonna stay, he's gonna leave. And it's just like, oh, he clearly like wants it to be more than that. And so I'm just very excited to see this turn into a romance. And then for Ilya, he's just such a tease. He's just such, I love his humor. It's such like a dry humor, and like I love like hearing his Russian accent in my head. It's just, I love it so much, and he's such like a funny character and I like him. So I'm very glad that I decided to read the book and I'm really liking it. So I'm very excited to finish that. I'll probably finish that really fast and then watch the show and then go back to reading Wuthering Heights, but I'm just kind of taking a break, I guess, from that book so that I can read Heated Rivalry. So that is what I'm currently reading. And then what I've been obsessed with, I've been obsessed with Locket by Madison Beer, which just came out last night. Yes, love it so much. I love Madison Beer so much. She's just such an amazing artist and her music does not get enough recognition. It's actually so sad. And then for W wins, I have a very exciting meeting, which I actually have in 30 minutes here. I'm very excited. It's a very big deal for me. So I'm excited for that meeting and to see, you know, what happens with it. It's just, yeah, same with my gratitude. I'm just very proud of myself for all of these accomplishments that I've been slowly making towards. It's a work in progress, but I'm very excited. And I just,
can't wait. And then trying, I said I'm trying to get more sleep and also trying to listen to my body a bit more. Sleep has been like off and on for me. I work really early in the mornings over break at my part-time job, so it's been hard to get, you know, enough sleep when I have to go to bed super early and then wake up super early. So yeah, but I'm hoping that once classes start, I can get back into that routine of going to bed around like 9:30 and then waking up, you know, fairly early for class. Then for habits, I want to continue doing my journaling daily. I do a really good job at probably journaling, I'd say 5 times out of the week. Usually there's like 1 or 2 days in the week where I just don't because I'm really busy, but you know, at least trying to, I think 5 is still really good for the week, but you know, trying to do, you know, daily journaling in the morning. Yeah, so that is just kind of what I journaled about today, and that's my little book update as well. I'm really actually enjoying Heated Rivalry. I'm probably gonna read a little bit here before I have my meeting, and then after my sisters and I are gonna get lunch, we're gonna go to this really good restaurant that has the best poke bowls. They're so yummy. We're gonna get poke bowls, and then we're gonna go shop around and go to one of our favorite bookstores, which I'm very excited about. I know I went to bookstores yesterday, but I just can't stay away. I won't buy a book because I did tell myself yesterday that I wasn't going to. Anyways, I'm gonna bring my book and then we can sit in there, we can read our books, and it'll be just so nice. I will catch up with you guys when we get our yummy poke bowls. It is Saturday, January 17th. I haven't spoken to you guys in a while. Yesterday I went to get poke bowls with my sisters, which was so much fun, and then we went to one of our favorite bookstores and we actually sat and read for quite a while, and I was reading Heated Rivalry. It's getting so good. I think I'm probably almost 70% done, and I started it Thursday night. I'm definitely gonna probably finish it today. I'm at right now, they're really starting to fall in love with each other, and they haven't really said it yet, but you can just like tell that they both feel it, and it's so heartwarming. It's so beautiful. I love it. Today all I have is work, and then I just really need to make sure that everything is ready because we start classes on Tuesday, so I just want to make sure that like my schedule is all correct, make sure that everything on my Notion is all set up, on my Google Calendar, making sure that I check my Canvas pages to see if those are posted and if there's anything I need to do beforehand. And also with work starting back up again with the semester, I'll have a couple of meetings to just get everything on track for that. So I just want to make sure that I'm ending off this winter break smoothly and transitioning well into the spring semester, which is just crazy. All right, my makeup is done and I'm gonna go get changed and head to work, and then I will see you guys afterwards.
Good evening, angels. It is currently 6 o'clock and it's much later in the day. I really did not vlog much today. Sorry if the tripod is shaking. Kaula is right at my feet. Hi, darling. Had work this morning, and then after I was just doing some editing and scheduled my last video that you would have just seen. So that's pretty much literally all I did today. Now I just made some dinner before I'm going to start getting ready for bed because I of course have to work tomorrow morning as well. So I was really craving eggs. I just have been obsessed with eggs lately. I mean, I always love eggs, but just right now, like, they just sound so good. So I did some of my sourdough toast. I did half of them, do avocado and use with the eggs, and then of course we have 2 soft-boiled eggs here, and then another plain slice of sourdough that I wanted to dip in my leftover butternut squash soup. That is just delicious. I made butternut squash soup so much this season. I had never made it before until last fall. It has just been my favorite meal prep because I just make a huge batch of it and then I have it for a week. It's just the best thing ever. I am going to probably be reading Heated Rivalry while I'm eating. I am, I believe, almost 80% done with Heated Rivalry. And I'm like, I could honestly probably will finish it tonight. If not, then tomorrow morning. So I will let you guys know tomorrow how it ended and how I feel about it and what my rating was. I'm going to enjoy my dinner now. Goodness, I just finished reading Heated Rivalry. I was reading it on my iPad through Libby and it was so good. I would give it 4.5 stars. I thought it was amazing. I just loved how the characters really evolved over the story and how the relationship, of course, it started as enemies and then it was more physical and then eventually they caught feelings and fell in love, and it was just so beautiful. I loved both of their characters so much and I just loved the story. Now I really want to continue watching the show because I had watched around 2 episodes, I think, before I finally decided to just read the book first. So glad I read the book because it was so good, and I just loved like being able to connect to the characters a bit more because you're like hearing their thoughts and like more of their feelings. You can really feel the romance that is building there that you may not be able to see as much on screen. So I really liked that. And now I'm going to resume reading Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I'm on chapter 9. Once I started Heated Rivalry, I pretty much paused reading this and just was reading Heated Rivalry because I really wanted to finish it fast because I wanted to be able to watch the show. So now I'm going to dive back into Wuthering Heights, and now I'm just going to read a couple chapters before I head off to bed.
come make an appearance? She's hopping around. Anyways, it is later. I don't think I've talked to you guys today. I had work this morning and then I got back and my roommate and I were catching up because she finally got back from break. We watched Priscilla, which was so good. I love that movie. I watched it first when it had came out, but I hadn't seen it since, so it was really nice to watch again. Love that. And then we were watching some Sex and the City. We were both making lunch and I started prepping this Moroccan stew that I saw Sana Vloot post on her Instagram. It has beef and beef bone broth, a bunch of different spices, butternut squash, carrots, onions, garlic. I think that's like the main things in that. So it's currently in my slow cooker, and so that's gonna be ready tonight, which I'm so excited to try because there's just so many good flavors in it. So I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be very yummy and very comforting because it's currently snowing outside. I didn't even realize I was supposed to snow today. I luckily don't have anything super early tomorrow, so I don't have to get to bed that early, which always makes me excited. So I really want to do some reading and also watch a little bit of Rivalry. I'll probably finish this episode that I'm on. I think I'm on episode 3, and then I need to do a little bit of editing as well as read my book. It is currently Monday, January 19th. It's my dad's birthday. Happy, well, late birthday to my dad now. I'm just getting ready. I went to the gym this morning. I did a nice upper body workout and I actually was running on the track. I was listening to Lock It, which I've been obsessed as I've been talking about in this video. So good. My favorite song right now is Complexity, and that song just makes me want to run. Like, it's just the beat and everything about it. Even yesterday it started playing, I started going for a run outside, and then today I was on the track walking and I was gonna read my book, but then this song played and I was like, no, I'm gonna run. So I ended up running a mile on the track, which I was like so proud of myself because I haven't been running as much. I did cross country throughout middle school and high school, and now I just don't really run as much because it was just being forced to run. It just does something to you. I don't know if other people who do cross country feel that way too, but it's just been hard to get back into running. But definitely when I do and I'm able to actually listen to music, because obviously we weren't in cross country, it's really enjoyable. And there's like something about like the runner's high you get after a run, and it's just so good. So it felt nice to just start the morning with a nice little run. And then I just did a nice upper body workout, practiced my splits. So as I said, it's my dad's birthday today, and we're gonna go take some sushi to him at work and eat it together because unfortunately he has to work on his birthday. And then I was thinking, my mom loves mango sticky rice so much and I've always wanted to make it. I bought all the ingredients when I went to the store last, and I was thinking that I could make it and then surprise them at lunch. I unfortunately wasn't able to find actual rice that you would use in sticky rice, so I'm using jasmine rice. I found a recipe that used jasmine rice, so I'm hoping that it'll still be good. At least it's just my family that's gonna try it out. It's my first time, so we'll see. I'm very excited about that. Unfortunately, today is my last day of winter break. Tomorrow we start classes, which I'm mixed feelings about. I'm excited because I'm excited to get, routine back. I mean, I've had a routine over winter break, but it's just not as, of course, structured as having like classes and work every single day. And I'm also excited because my fitness classes start back up again, so I can go to Pilates and bar every day. I'm so excited. I love those classes so much. Okay, my skincare is done, and before I go and do my makeup, I'm gonna try to make that mango sticky rice. I'm hoping it won't take too long, but I just want to get it done now so that it can kind of sit before I leave and go take it to my family. Angels, I'm all dressed and ready to go to lunch with my dad and my family. This outfit I am so obsessed with. I was not expecting myself to like this outfit the way I did, but I just got really inspired and started putting it together. I feel like it's very like 60s mod vibes. I've been working on planning my Eternal Sunshine Tour outfits, and I've been looking at a lot of cute like 60s mod shift style swinging 60s, and that kind of like led me to this outfit. I feel like it's also very like Sharon Tate as well, which I love, but it's freezing, so I'm wearing this really thick cozy pink sweater from Topshop, and then I'm wearing this skirt which was originally from Zara, but my friend gave it to me. She didn't want it anymore, and it's so cute, and I love the way it looks kind of like peeking out underneath the sweater. Usually I would always tuck everything in, but I feel like it just looks so cute this way, especially since it's like a little mini skirt. We have some tights on, of course, because it's freezing, and then I have my knee-high boots from Altered State on. I just love these, and especially with this outfit, they just are so 60s. I love them. And then we have my Coach tabby bag on, and then of course, because it's cold, I'll be adding my big fluffy coat. All right, so this is my outfit. We're going to go pick up the sushi, and I made the mango sticky rice, which I'm hoping that'll turn out good. I was kind of sneaking a couple of bites of the rice and mango just to make sure that they tasted okay. They tasted really good. I'm gonna go head to lunch, eat some sushi. I'm very excited. Spend, well, a little bit with my dad, and then after he gets off work, we can spend more time together. But I'll be just hanging out with my family, and yes. Good evening, angels. I'm back. I was spending some time with my dad and our family friends for his birthday, which was really fun. And now I need to get ready for bed because I have classes tomorrow. Spring semester starts tomorrow, which I just know how busy I'm gonna be. It'll be fine. But I am a little bit excited. I think some of my classes should be interesting. It'll be nice to have a routine again as well. I'm just gonna get ready for bed, and I wanna thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.